by Goodison Park where the Halloween tour is going on just behind us. I've got Snods and Diamond here with me as well. Tell us what you're doing here, guys.
Yeah, it's fantastic for me and Graham to come along to this Halloween evening. It's great for the supporters, whether they're youngsters or the parents.
So that's it, the tour of Goodison Park, the spooky tour of Goodison Park has now finished. Everyone's been scared. We didn't realise how many zombies there were hanging around Goodison Park, but we've seen quite a few scares, quite a few jumps. Everyone's got their sweets now and they've all gone home happy with memories of Atherton Football Club. And we're here with John Stones now to give him some presents. John, what have you heard about Connor?
As you just said, I think he's a massive inspiration to us all. And
we're about to go into Connor's class now and surprise him, so I can't wait to see his reaction. John's waiting just behind us. He's going to follow us in, so hopefully Connor's going to get a great surprise. Hello. Which football team do you support? Well, I think just outside, John Stones is here to give you a few surprises.
how are you?
So I've just been shown around backstage now here at the Empire Theatre, and we're just waiting for all the cast to arrive as well. I've been shown my prop, which I'll be carrying on stage, which is this lovely bale of hay. So I need to go and find some tips from the cast, so I think it's about time that we go and meet the cast of Spamalot.
Then they're going to shout "Hey," gesture to you, and you're going to come on stage and present this big bale of hay.
Okay. It sounds
funny.
quite fun. Has anyone messed up this role yet? Will I be the first to mess it up?
You could be the first. You really could be the first. It is a possibility, but, you know, I'm sure you'll do fine.
And then you can exit. Okay, so now we've got Joe. Joe, tell us about which role you play here in Spamalot.
I play Patsy, and I just sort of walk around skipping, banging coconuts together for 2 hours. And
Sounds very technical.
it is. I trained for 3 years. I've got a diploma in, well, dancing, but not this. But it's going all right. It's fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of 52%. We're joined by two celebrated Liverpool women in the studio now. Actress and TV presenter Terry Dwyer and entrepreneur and host of Liverpool Business Club Enterprising Women, Karen Belly. And thanks for joining us today, ladies, in the studio.
Hello.
So this week's all about International Women's Day, and why is it still important this day and age to have that?
I think, well, it's a reminder of where we've come from.
Now, in the studio, we've got a fantastic performance for you now from a young lady called Lauren Davenport, who is a singer-songwriter from the Wirral. She's played at some fantastic festivals, including the Limp Festival last year, and she's here now to perform a track by Johnny Cash for us, so take it away, Lauren. Pat, we've got these two fabulous dresses on set as well. Tell us the story, really, behind why you've decided to make these eco-friendly dresses.
Right.
Hello and welcome to Football Friday here on Bay TV.
Steven Gerrard is destined to play in an FA Cup final on his birthday.
Do you think Rodgers will be feeling the pressure of needing to win something, Graham?
I think all managers do, yeah. I mean, especially when you're at big clubs like
Is it on your mind, though, as a player, thinking, you know, to replay Derby in 3 days' time? This could go to a full 2 hours, pretty much, playing time. Is it on your mind when you're going into a game like this?
I think as players, you want it finished in 90 minutes.
It was an ideal opportunity, so it worked out well.
Yeah, it did. I mean, is that something Jordan Henderson needs to learn, maybe the little situations on the pitch that he needs to just read a little bit more maturely, which I thought he dealt with it pretty well, but maybe he should have, as you said, just gone, OK, yeah, you take it, rather than had the little bit of the discussion?
I've thought about that over the last sort of 12 hours or so.
Yeah, but hopefully, fingers crossed.
Let's see. OK, join us after the break, because there's no Premier League game, so we'll be discussing the England v Lithuania game happening tonight. We do a lot of talk from people giving their opinions on where they think the money should go. I know Jamie Carragher said he wants to see 20 away games for £20 each, whereas Gary Neville said he wants to see more of the money going down to grassroots football. Will we see any of these things happen, do you think?
I think the clubs have got a responsibility.
Yeah, and just 1 point above the relegation zone now. But as you did say, very, very tight table down the bottom there. So when do they start to become really worried that it is a possibility they could drop down?
I think they're worried now. Yeah, I think they're worried now.
Okay, thanks for joining us tonight on Football Friday. We'll be back next week with Graham and David and myself. See you next week.